Fins up, everyone. Welcome to Talk to the Fish, where we turn your diving troubles into triumphs. I'm your host, Jack. Regis, I've got a viewer, Marooned Mermaid, saying, "You promised more anti-stress tips. I'm getting anxious just waiting. It seems somebody's got their fins in a twist. What do you say, Regis? Got any wisdom for our stressed out friend?"
Actually, I've got 5 more tips that will make anxious divers float through their fears like pros.
So let's glide right into those 5 tips. And don't forget, folks, combine these with our previous gems for the full effect.
My 6th tip focuses on conscious breathing, regulating your heart rate.
What's with all the fuss about it when you can have a good underwater disco?
When you concentrate on slow, deep breaths during your dive, it will reduce anxiety. Think of it as underwater meditation. A yogi mastering their breath to achieve tranquility.
I'm mastering my yogi technique when I pretend to fall asleep at work for instant tranquility.
Divers, what I mean is that your breath should become your anchor. When your mind starts swimming in circle, your breathing brings you back to calm waters.
We can't stop now, right, Regis?
Yes, let's move on my 7th tip. It involves mental rehearsal. Before diving, visualize successful dives and practice emergency procedures in your mind.
Just as athletes prepare for their big game through visualization, divers can enhance their performance through mental preparation.
It's the same goal. It builds confidence and reduces anxiety related to potential challenges.
Now that's what I call training your brain before getting your fins wet. You're basically becoming the director of your own underwater documentary. And spoiler alert, you're the star who nails every scene.
It's about programming your mind for success before you even touch the water.
What other tricks do you have hiding in your safety stop, Regis?
For our 8th tip, create time after each dive to reflect and identify what triggers your stress. Share your thoughts with your body during debriefing. When you analyze your dive, you'll spot patterns.
When I review my sport footage, I wince, realizing I signed up for a marathon with sea cucumbers. But you're right. Analyzing is the first step towards improving.
Yes, your mind needs to process what happened underwater, and it will lead to better stress management in future dives.
And trust me, even I learn from my mistakes. Remember that time I tried to host the show from inside a giant clam? Definitely debriefed after that one. But you've got another ace up your scales, Regis?
The 9th tip centers on physical fitness.
Not again the squats. Man, if I look my abs, I'm half clownfish, half jellyfish.
But maintaining good cardiovascular health reduces stress during challenging situations underwater. When you build your physical strength and endurance, you create a robust foundation for stress management.
Hold your horseshoe crabs. This is crucial. Your body becomes your greatest ally underwater.
The stronger your physical foundation, the more you can focus on enjoying the dive instead of struggling with basic movements.
And between you and me, viewers, I've seen too many divers running out of breath while chasing me for an autograph. But there's one more tip coming up, right, Regis?
For our 10th tip, maintain optimal physical health through proper sleep and nutrition. You'd be amazed how much your mental clarity improves when you're well rested and properly nourished.
It's about treating your body as a high-performance engine. Give it premium fuel and proper maintenance, and it'll serve you perfectly underwater.
This mental clarity will reduce stress vulnerability during your dives.
Now we're cooking, or should I say, eating properly. Folks, Regis isn't just blowing fish food around. A tired, hungry diver is a stressed diver.
Yes, and I've seen divers so sleepy they could have mistaken a moray eel for their regulator. And don't even get me started on those who think energy drinks make good pre-dive breakfast. Your body needs real fuel to keep your mind sharp underwater.
What's that old saying? A well-fed diver is a... Wait, I just made that up, didn't I?
I think so, Jack.
Regis, before you swim away, any final thoughts for our stressed out viewers?
If stress is clouding your underwater adventure, use these tools, because a stressed diver misses all the magic happening around them.
Thank you, Regis. You've truly outdone yourself today, which wasn't hard considering your usual performance. I'm joking. And that's all we have time for today, folks. Though I must admit, for a show about stress management, I sure got tense when Regis mentioned my anemone dwelling habits. Next week on Talk to the Fish, Underwater Philosophers, watch us explore the meaning of life while attempting to understand why groupers always look so disappointed in us. Until then, remember, if you find yourself getting anxious, just imagine me trying to teach meditation classes. Now that should make you laugh. Fins up, everyone. See you next week.
Forget all the troubles and blues. Dive into the blue. Oh yes, talk to the fish.